Hey everybody, welcome back to your tower reading. I hope everything is good in your life and you don't need this, but if you do and you feel like a tower moment's on the way or you're in one right now, maybe this message will help. All of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So, let's get started. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. As YouTube demands, I have to ask you to please consider subscribing. It's in the law, the rules, the YouTube contract. If you don't make it, if you make a new channel and you don't ask that, you might get arrested by the YouTube police. I don't make that up. That's just what happens. All right, let's get started. On this side of the tower, you've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant on this side of the tower is basically you didn't learn a lesson. You knew better and you did it anyway. It's like, yeah, this is a bad idea. Let's go for it. And this is past experience screaming at you. This is, you know, you should have known better. This is a mistake that you may have made willfully or on purpose or something, but you did this is a mistake. And this is a I haven't learned my lesson mistake. You've done this before. You've been in this situation before and it just didn't stick. And that leads to your tower moment, which you did before. It'll do again. Alright, what else we got? Wheel on this side of the tower is basically the universe stepping in. Karmic wheel, wheel of fortune, whatever you want to call it. And this is basically saying, yeah, it's probably going to be a repeat cycle of what happened. It's like, yep, history repeats itself. I've been here before. I've had this same situation, and it was exactly the same outcome. No, that'd be an easy tower rating, but here, let's see what else we got. Let's clarify a little bit. Death and the Sun card at the end of the deck here. So the Death is a transformation, and the Sun card is happiness. We're gonna set that over there for now because that doesn't make too much sense unless if it's saying you're about to be unhappy for a very long time. But I don't believe that. Let's clarify a little bit. Queen of Swords. All right, so you made a head over. You were supposed to use your head, but you used your heart instead. Okay, you gave in to your emotions, to your sympathies, to whatever. So you didn't use your sword. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you took it too quick. You didn't make a you didn't think on this decision. It was a snap decision. You kind of like, okay, fine, we'll give it another shot, right? Yeah, it was in your. You didn't think about it for very long. Eight of Swords on this side of the tower. You were all on the energy of, it was like, it can't be bad twice in a row. It can't do this twice in a row. It can't be this again. It can't be, this problematic again. It has to be different this time. Did the ex come back? Did they send you a text, email, Facebook, whatever? And you remember all the good times and you can't remember why they're your ex? And you're like, okay, so maybe they changed. They said they changed, so, we could trust them this time, right? Right? Yeah, Ace of Cups over the tower. I didn't plan for that, but there it is. Yeah, this is basically you making a snap decision, you accepting someone or some kind of energy or person back into your life, thinking it's going to be different this time, and it hits the tower. And you are at a loss of why everything going the same direction. Why can't it all, why is it all happening the same way, right? People don't change. I know it's hard to believe that, but they change when they want something and then they slip back into their old ways surprisingly fast. And that's just a lesson. You've probably been through this before, and you've probably accepted people, helped people before and done things people before, and be like, oh, it'll be different this time. And when then it rolls around, it's the exact same mistakes before. People find it very difficult to do better, to change. They won't. And this is going to break your heart all over again, it looks like. Four of Swords, yeah, Four of Swords. The universe is going to be like, yeah, you need to lay low here. You probably shouldn't do this. You should probably say no. Put your guard up. Yeah. And King of Wands, of course. You need to stand on some business here. So the Tower moment brings you the chance to put your guard up. See, this isn't going to be a deep thing. This is going to be like you get together with somebody and it's like a week, 2 weeks, and then you immediately realize that they're doing this wheel thing again. They're going right back to the way they were. They just needed an in. They needed a way to get into your life. And once they have that, once they get in and they feel like they're safe, all of this stuff is going to happen again. The minute they feel like they're comfortable and safe again, they're going to turn back into that person you couldn't stand, or that's what's going to happen. Because the karmic wheel, they just shift right back. And you need to, when this happens, the advice basically is stand your ground, get rid of them, look after yourself first. This is not worth putting energy into. And the King of Wands, you can't take no for an answer this time. You got to be like, you need to leave. I can't do this. I need to protect my happiness. And I think there's now the Death in the Sun card makes sense, yeah? So it basically, you need to kill this situation so you can find your peace and happiness. And at the end of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. And now, remember how I said this person will say and do anything to get back into your good graces? Knight of Wands energy. They're big players. They talk big, and it's like, let's say they were addicted to drugs or alcohol. They drink a lot. They'll be like, oh, don't worry, I totally changed. I kicked the habit. I've been clean for months. That's not me anymore. I got therapy, and I did all the things, right? And you'll be like, oh, okay. Of course, you want to believe them. You don't want to start asking for proof or anything because, benefit of the doubt. You just want to. Because there are some things about this person you liked, and that's why they were able to get in. That's why they're able to come back in. Because you liked a lot of it, but the things you couldn't like were deal breakers. And those deal breakers haven't changed. But as soon as they get in and feel safe, they are going to revert back to whatever person you used to know. So, the minute that happens, don't let it last very long. Just say, oh, you changed. I can't have this. You need to leave. You mean you didn't change at all? Get out. You need to protect your happiness and your peace right here. So, yeah, this whole situation probably doesn't last long. And it only happens because you didn't learn your lesson the first time. Or maybe the second time. Or maybe the third time. How many times does the universe have to teach you this lesson that people never change, or very rarely, not never, sometimes they do, but most of the time, an addict is always going to be an addict, a liar is always going to be a liar, a manipulator is always going to be that. I mean, people will always do what they're good at, and sometimes what they're good at isn't very nice. So don't get tricked by the mask. Don't, if somebody comes knocking on your door, filling up your DMs, or blowing up your text or something, they might be desperate. They might say they've changed. They might say, I need your help, or they'll use any kind of approach to get through the fences. But the Seven of Wands here tells us that you need to hold your ground. You need to keep your strength up no matter where you are. And I mean, I get it. I really get it. You really want to hope people change, and you really want to hope they get better, and you want to hope that you're telling the truth this time, and you want that because, I get it. But this person, the idea that they've changed very much, no. And you need to take this Queen of Swords and put her over here. you need to put that heart away for a little bit and use your head here. because all this is going to do is cause more pain and suffering down the road. It won't be a very long road either. The minute they feel safe, like I said, they will transform right back into who they were. It's up to you to end this and just protect your peace. All right? All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. I hope you're ready for that. Here we go. And there. Check this out. Remember, protect your peace. If somebody comes crawling back, give them the whole 20 questions treatment. Ask for proof. Do all the things that the Queen of Swords needs to do. Don't just ignore it and hope for the best. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good luck, and see ya.